In our research area, public administration, we tend to focus on two main topics. The first one is innovation in public services. How can we make public services in European countries much more innovative? How can we make them much more performant? The second topic we tend to focus on in our department is how actors in the public sector collaborate with each other. So how do civil servants, public officials, politicians and civil society actors collaborate in order to provide better services to citizens? Well, our focus is different in two different ways because we also look at the effects of those innovations and those changes in public sectors. So did those changes actually lead to more legitimacy for the government, for the state? Did those reforms lead to more efficiency in the public sector, and did they lead to, well, better public services? So we're not just a public administration department looking at central government organizations, administration, but we also look at how those government organizations, public sector organizations interact with society, with politicians, with other countries and so on. So that's our specific strength in Rotterdam. We are doing quite well both in terms of size and in terms of quality. In terms of size, we're one of the largest public administration departments worldwide, with over 30 faculty and a total staff of about 90 full-time people working on public administration issues. In terms of output, we have recently commissioned an analysis of our journal article output, and it turns out we're in the top 10 worldwide in terms of journal articles with an impact factor in the field of public administration. That makes us one of the strongest and one of the leading departments in public administration. While we have a series of large projects ongoing at the moment. So one of those projects focuses on new network collaborations in water governance and infrastructure projects, and that project looks at how actors collaborate in public sector environments. And a second set of projects has been funded by the European Commission and looks at public sector innovation and reform in European public sectors. And for that project, we collaborate with 10 other European universities to analyze how those different governments and countries have reformed their public services. That funding comes from the European 7th Framework Programme, and within that programme Rotterdam is the largest recipient of public administration related research money worldwide. Well, our department is really at the core of public administration research in Europe. Together with a very small group of about 10 to 15 other universities, we actually make public administration research in Europe, and that gives our PhD students quite some opportunities to collaborate with scholars worldwide, with scholars at other different universities. You're actually an employee at this department when you become a PhD student, and you work on a variety of projects. You work on your own project, but you also work on a number of applied projects for government organizations. And during that process, you're also trained in becoming a good researcher. Specifically for our PhD students, we have a number of seminars. So the PhD students themselves have a PhD network in which they present research to each other, and PhD students are also expected to present their research to the wider faculty. So we discuss, we meet, we talk about papers, we try to improve them. Other than that, we also have a very elaborate set of courses. We think a good PhD student should have very good skills, methodological skills, but also presentation skills, communication skills, to make them really ready for the academic market.